That darn squirrel. He was talking to me. Where'd he go? Oh, he's up there. I told you, what are you doing up there? Come down here. You don't belong in that tree. That's not the tree you're usually in. You just don't want to come down here because of the kitty. He's like, I'm tattletelling. I'm tattletelling. Oh, you shut up. Get out of the tree. Fat fox squirrels. So here I've actually planted some acorn squash there. This is a butternut squash right here. And then I planted a crooked neck squash, and then a zucchini, and then I've got 4 red cabbage, and then I've got 2 broccolis and 2 cauliflowers, and then on this side I've got my bush cucumbers. There's 4 plants right there. And then over here I did my 2 sweet cherries, tomatoes, and then I did Amish paste, 2 of those, and a jambalaya orange or yellow, and then I did 2 of those. And then on this side, I also put bell peppers along here, so red and yellow, so I got 2 red, 2 yellow. And then over here I've got beef masters, 2 beef masters right there, and then the other cherry. And then these ones are more of the pepper plants, but these are going to be jalapeno and then long red Cheyenne peppers. And then I decided to go ahead and put 2 regular peppers there. And then at each end I've got a cantaloupe and I've got a watermelon at each end right there. And then right through here is 2 more peppers, but I don't remember what I've had them for. These might be the hot ones, I don't know. I thought I marked them, but these ones don't have no marks on them, so I'm not sure. It's something I'm going to use, obviously. And then I've got over here 3 of my straight 8 cucumbers, which I'm pretty excited about. And then my rows, which I'm going to have to weed, but my rows of my onions, all of our strawberry plants. Garlic hasn't came up. Potatoes haven't raised yet. And I still need to I want to do some lettuce, carrots, beets, and I'm not sure what else. But I think, fingers crossed, if my kids do well and they get me something for Mother's Day, maybe it'll be some garden beds. I don't know. We'll see. But with that being said, there's everything here that we're needing, and then be able to get everything else out of here. So I tried to make sure that everything was in all this. And then I've got the extras for my mother for Mother's Day, and my mother-in-law already picked hers out. So with that being said, what you see here is what I have for plants anyways. And then I want to get some seed into the ground, but I need another bed. That is for sure. Probably a couple more beds. But boy, this smells like onion through here. I can definitely smell it. So thank you guys for watching. I'm not sure if I'm going to get any more video done today. Might just have to go down for tomorrow. I don't know. But I know I'm hungry, and my husband is still at my mother-in-law's. Probably not even started mowing yet. He's probably still weed whacking. So with that being said, I'm going to top all my rabbits off, make sure they're good for the evening, and go inside. Welcome back. It is the 4th of May, and I went and got our chickens. I got one in the oven right now cooking for us for dinner. And I'm getting 6 fried eggs for my husband because he's a little hungry right now. It's around 3:30 because we've been outside. He's been weed whacking, trying to get the farm to look a little more manicured, which will take him usually a day and a half, but we're going to try to get the bird area done so that's completed, and then get it walked out and figured out how much fencing we need to post and gates and all that good stuff, because we want gates in between each pen, not just on the outside so we can get in, but if we had to get in when we're inside a pen into another pen quickly, that would give us the chance to be able to get in there, and that's what we're going to do. So the butcher told me that you guys have some of the nicest clean meat birds we have ever seen. I said, well, thank you. And they're like, we did have one that I said previously that we lost, so there was only 14 going, and we spent just over $80 for the butchering. We have roughly 15 to 50 into each bird, and each bird weighs a minimum of 6 pounds up to 12 pounds. Yes, that's correct, a meat bird that big. The one I've got in the oven right now is almost 11 pounds. So when it's done, I'm going to show it. And, well, let me just see, because I have it in a cake pan, because I had to fix our dogs their stuff in my like crock pot type container that you put like a turkey in and you roast it. That's what I cook the dog's food in. So I'm going to show you guys real quick. So that's it right there. It is huge. And she's cooking. She's got another 2 hours and 11 minutes. And that's what my husband's going to eat. So it looks like it's about done. So I'm going to get off here and start doing some recording after we get done eating. I'm watering. They're the last that I gotta get watered. I'm wore out, so I had to sit down while that tank's filling. And my husband's finally up here. I got most of all the stuff down by the garden and up by the chickens, all done. He's got to go around our barn still, the goat barn. And then I think he's going to go all the way around this pen and then get this little bit of area that just needs a little bit. Because every time he weed whacks, it spreads it out, and then usually it rains a few days later, and then all of a sudden we get more sprouts. So it's like a free way of getting grasses to grow, even though they're not the greatest grasses. And most of this is just from the hay. But look who I'm right next to. Beautiful little orange bunnies. And that's my little girl right there. That one, she's a little girl. One of these is a little girl too, one of these orange ones. That might be that one over there, I'm not for sure. And then there's a little itty bitty red one, which I think is her right there, possibly. Or this one. Because there's 3 that I'm keeping out of here for breeding. Hi, the baby. Hi, babies. What you guys doing? Yeah. See how green it's gotten? It's a beautiful warm day today. We hardly have any breeze, which it's been pretty windy here all year. So having a day with no breeze, you can actually feel how warm it is and the humidity's up. And I've been outside quite a bit today, and I can tell you that my fingers usually in humidity hurt really bad from my rheumatoid arthritis, and my joints ache. But today, it's not really bothering me, and I just think it's just because of what, I'm off all my rheumatoid arthritis meds. I'm not taking that fusion no more. I'm just doing Plexus, which is a bio cleanse. I take 2 in the morning, and then a Pro 5, which is 5 million or billion probiotics that you're supposed to take in the evening, but I take it in the morning, which helps put probiotics back in your system if you've done anything where it would have taken it out, I should say, not taken, but taken it out. And then I take a pill that's called Ease, and it smells like fish. But all the stuff I get from Plexus is all natural. It's plant-based, fish oils and stuff like that. But that Ease, I'm telling you what, has changed me drastically. And then watching what I'm eating helps too. Trying to cut out all inflammation-causing foods, all pretty much gluten, wheat stuff. I don't eat any wheat no more. We don't eat bread. We do some gluten-free pastas, but not even very much of that. And we're going to be trying to go more by the Bible of how you were supposed to eat and drink, like no more pops, no more man-made stuff. If we can't grow it and raise it ourselves, we're not going to use it. So that means in the Bible it talked about milk and honey and red wine, which is made from red grapes. And they only drink the wine on special occasions and at dinner time, just a glass. So we're going to look into all naturally organic type based red wine now, just to see where we could actually get it from, and then try to raise our own grapes to make our own stuff like that. That's our whole goal, is to make our own butter, our own ice cream, all that good stuff, right from the animals that we have, and eat the meats that we can raise, and the vegetables or fruits we could grow. Right through there is where he did, which looks great. And then he did all up in the garden area here, which I've got potato sprouts sprouting. I'm so excited. Right, there's one. I told myself, you need to be patient, Jamie. They'll come up when they're supposed to, and there's 2 there. And I think that's all I've seen so far, but it's still a start. A really good start. Look how green that is now. The chickens are going to love that. We're hoping that that greens up where the girls are going to go in at. I weeded my onion bed here. I thought about putting some lettuce in between these 3 rows right here, but in between here. But I don't know. I got all this watered. Everything looks good. Some stuff was looking kind of wilted, so I went ahead and watered while the sun wasn't shining. Gave everybody a good water-drenched bath, which is good for them. My husband's over on the corner there doing that job over there still. He's weed whacking the side of the driveway all the way down to the road. And then he will do this little area on this side. And then go up into here, because this is where I usually put eggs at for a customer. Even though this isn't ours. We do own the road up to, I'll show you. Walk back up here. And then it veers off. But we do own the driveway clear up here. It's almost the curb. Or just past the curb, I should say. As we walk up this way, we have our post right there, and we had the property surveyed. So that post right there then comes across the driveway to that post there, and then it comes back through like that one tree. Where is it at? This one big tree that we have left standing there, that maple, that's technically the neighbor's, because our line comes just on the other side of that and then goes across our driveway where it comes out and then goes back that way. So we try to keep the driveways maintained as best as we can. And then my husband even corrects our neighbor's driveway that goes down because it gets a lot of washout from up here. He even fixes that for him every few weeks that he notices that it needs work on it. He fixes it for him. My husband, he's just a workaholic. You know, and being 51, he'll be 52 this year. He definitely can outwork some young guys. That is for sure. Even though his body tells him, you need to slow down. His mind says otherwise. Now I need to get stuff done. We would love to purchase all this from our neighbor, from our driveway over, which would give about another, I don't know, this is probably a good 5 acres maybe, total, additional to our little over 10 that we have. So that'd give us just over 15 probably, but we don't know if they would do it or not. We would just clear it out and make it a hay field. That's what we would do. Because we don't want our animals across the driveway. I tried to pick up all the stuff so he wouldn't hit it, like down tree limbs and just a little bit of brush stuff. Gotta stay kind of far back because that thing throws debris pretty far. Uh-oh. Ran out of gas. I should have brought some up. I said I should have brought some up. You're a good-looking guy.
Mom?
You're a very good-looking man.
Ah, my wife got jokes.
No, that's not a joke. That's true.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, we know you, Meg.
Yeah. Look at him. What you doing, Cap?
He says, come pet me.
Cap. Look at him. What you doing, Cap? Oh, look at him. Cap. Meg, you just, boy, it's all about you. You just think it's about you. Man, you cut your bangs out of your eyes.
No, not cutting her hair. Leave it long. That actually helps flies and mosquitoes and gnats and
They
everything.
can use that to swish, too.
Well, I mean, that helps protect their eyes when they have long mane like that.
She's the only one that's got it like that long.
Well,
Hers got down
Jazzy's
half her mouth.
is pretty long for her
Like
bangs.
that.
Well, I know. She's pretty. Her hair is definitely long. It's way past her shoulders.
Yeah. 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 Birds are in the barn. Get me. Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah. Tree frog making noises. Somewhere over there. She says, I'm coming. Look how shiny she is.
What you doing?
She's got some really thick, luscious hair.
Horsefly going around there.
Oh, she's like eyeballing that. Aren't you, Jazzy?
He'll come up to it when it ain't running, but if he started and he goes away, I'm gonna have to get him used to that. I should be able to hold it. His face should be right here, and I can hold a chainsaw like this and run the rabbit all the way up, and he should just flinch.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think Dinah will do that. She's probably the most tolerable of stuff, but I don't think she'd quite do that.
I don't know. I think maybe if you did it enough and had a hold of her, she would.
Yeah, I'm talking about the first few times. She's not gonna like it.
Yeah. But she's not going to run if you had a hold of her. She's just going to snort. There's our old beasts. 1977 F100. And then Frankenstein. It's titled as a 1976 250 four-wheel drive, but Ford didn't make 250 four-wheel drives till 1997. Yeah, 350, sorry. But still, even the 250s, I don't think they made them.
Yeah, 250s, they had two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive a long time, just like the 150.
Oh.
350 is the only one that wasn't four-wheel drive till 79.
Yeah.
Available.
Yeah. Because it's got the older headlights in it from the 77 and back. Because 79s are square, not round. And that's got the wrong grill in it. But that one has the correct grill.
Yeah, the guy the old man bought it from changed the grill and that in it.
Yeah.
Or either he didn't know or he just had a better shaped one and changed it out.
Right.
I don't know what the case is. So I can't sit here and say that he didn't know what he was doing.
Right.
I don't know.
And that smells like there's something dead in there. Her kittens are not in there no more. And last time I checked, the last 3 times, there was only 2 kittens in there.
Have you looked around in there to see?
My love, you're asking me to look with eyesight in the dark. It's pretty dark in there.
It's dark right now.
I've looked. I can't see anything.
Use the flashlight.
I can smell something dead.
Yeah, and I don't want to have to deal with it. I don't like that cat shit. Oh, damn baby cat. I told you to watch him.
I was. It's just one day one was gone. And now she moved them.
Where the hell is it?
I don't know. See, something was moving around in the barn yesterday when I was out there. And I think it was her putting kittens out there.
What barn?
In the barn. I was,
There?
yeah. I could hear bags rustling. She's right here, underneath the truck.
What'd you do with your kitties? What'd you do with your kitties, girl? Why didn't you leave them in the truck? I know why, because they can't roam around in there.
Well, they were born on the 5th of April, so
See,
that
she knows when they're little they need somewhere warm.
Mhm.
So that's where she goes. And when they get bigger, then she takes them out because they need to be out and moving around.
yeah.
But then they end up can get killed by something or whatever.
Ooh, she was gonna get him. She went up like she was gonna nail him.
Booger. Booger. What you doing, Booger?
He sounds like Milo. No, I know it's not. But he sounds like Milo. She says, stay away. You don't need to pet him. I'm the loyal one.
Yes, she is. Ain't no doubt about that.
Yep. We've been here, what, 4 years? And we've had her since 16, and she stayed. She didn't run off.
In town, she was in the house all the time, but here she's been out most of it. And she wanders, but she comes back usually.
She's a good kitty.
I gotta get up there soon.
Yeah. Then we just need to try to.
I don't know if I could do. I'd have to be up at like crack of dawn to be able to weed eat all this whole everything I do in one day.
Right.
I still gotta do that up there yet.
Up where?
That barn and the other barn up there yet again. I gotta finish the driveway first. And that'll be my last part. That's gonna take me right up until close.
Dark.
I'll be in late.
Right.
Hopefully the freaking cat doesn't get me. Yeah, fly boy.
That should be his name.
Fly boy.
Fly boy. Because he can fly.
You fool people, but you can fly away if you wanted to.
He says, why? I got 2 fat girls to myself. I can't do nothing, but
I
hey.
like them big.
I like them plumpy.
I like them chunky.
Well, if that's the way you like them, you've done wrong. Because I'm not that way.
I like them small. I like them tiny.
Yeah, that would be correct. I'm not very big.
Oh. I still gotta do all this yet.
They don't look that bad.
Then I need to try to do around the goats again. All this. I can see I need to do this bank again.
You see that big patch of alfalfa? Right there? That is alfalfa. I'd seen that today. I was like, wow. A big, fat patch of alfalfa. I know where that come from. Just like all the clover we have laying around here. We know where that come from.
I gotta get my wife to stay over here.
Why?
So you're not driving in the grass. Now it's ruined the grass right there further over.
I drive right where we have no grass.
I love that right there, Todd. That is yours.
I know right where I drove.
And that is way over than it should be.
No.
Yeah. Anything hug over here a little bit. This ain't got nothing yet.
Yeah, that's really soupy. You driving that?
Oh, yeah. That don't mean ruin the grass.
I'm not trying to ruin the
You gotta
grass.
stay in the damn road.
I wasn't driving on the grass.
You drove in the grass.
No, I didn't. Grass that we didn't even plant.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's there.
Okay. As the sun goes down and it's 8:30, my husband's still out weed whacking, trying to get everything done.
Yeah. One of the things came out.
What?
Supposed to hold it down.
Oh, it did? Okay. Well, stick it back in here. I don't know where it is. I don't know where it's at. I don't know. But I'll set it up here. I need him to split those for me, and I got the saw right here ready for him. And I could try to get the rest of those cages built. And then I want to move the two big batches in here out into those, which will be, I picked grass and some clover for everybody. Most of them probably already ate it all. Some are still eating. Jeez, you guys like ate it all, didn't you? Was that good? Did you like it? Huh? Was that good? Yeah? Goodness. Goodness. So Miss Princess in here has got sniffles, so I treated her with this right here. This medicine right here that's supposed to be for coccidity. And I gave her a whole syringe, which is this little syringe here. Gave her a whole one. That was not easy to do. Try to hold the dough and give her it. Wow, I can't believe you guys almost ate everything. You did. It's amazing how fast they eat that stuff. Did you eat all yours, Princess? Boy, it's dark, isn't it? Yeah, maybe if I do that. Hi, Princess. No, she didn't eat hers. She's not been drinking and eating a whole lot. Oh, there she is. That's good to see. Got a little bit of the medicine on her side. She eat all hers? Pretty much. There, maybe you can see babies in there. Her babies keep jumping out. And then Miss Mabel here. See her babies in there. Moving around. And there's a little broken one. She's a good foster mama, that's for sure. And Mr. Pumpkin. There you are, boy. And then this little sweetie girl up here. I'm gonna call her Hannah. That's her name. I just gotta get her name tag. And then got Miss Blue Diamond in there eating hers. And Miss Bluebell, she's doing wonderful with her babies. She actually did a great job this time around. Yes, you're pretty blue. Yes, you are. You're a pretty big blue girl. There's all her babies. Over 2 weeks old now. They're 15 days today. She's had a couple pop out, didn't you, girl? Yes, you have. My other blue girl, Blue Diamond, and then my other blue girl, which is Mabel. She's a blue. And then Miss Princess is out of a blue. Her mother, which is the same mother as hers and hers. But yeah, these are all feed outs. I'm not keeping anything from this litter. Well, this is 2 different litters actually. It's Princess's litter and then Miss Blue Diamond's 2 little ones. Which it's that one right there is the little white one. Because all Princesses has got California looking spots on them. The white ones anyways. They're all looking for some more. They like that stuff. Whew. Did you like all yours too, Mama? Yeah? She ate all hers. Yeah. These girls are due the 19th, I think. Yeah, 18th and 19th and the 19th or something like that. This is a set that I want to put out there too, and then that set down there I want to put out in those cages. These got some really nice dark markings on them. I'm probably going to end up keeping one doe, which is from her. It'll be a 75% California, 25% New Zealand, because she's half and half. Aren't you, girl? Yes, you are. But thank you guys again for watching. Please subscribe if you're new. Thank you to all our new subscribers. And we'll see everybody tomorrow. But then one thing I do want to say is that we got to take this pin down right here and clean it out. Give the girls back the rest of their lean-to. And I'll probably have to end up taking it down myself over the week. So you guys will probably be able to see that. But I'm getting hungry and our chicken is done, so whenever my husband decides to take a break, call it an evening, we'll go in. Thank you guys again. God bless.